This is still to come. Ah. Gave you a little sneak peek. People are shopping. Look at the trunk on that tree. 1,500 already spoken for. That's an amazing pick of next hour. Before we get to that, is it called, Devin, is it called Crinum? Crinum.
Crinum.
Crinum. Got it. Crinum.
It's called the Crinum.
Want to get it right.
Yes.
Want to get it right. 1, 2, 3 piece. Is Pam Penick, is that the name of the kind of the designer, if you will, or who it's named after?
Yes, of the gardener responsible for these beautiful plants. I love this collection. Yes, they're called Crinum, but I actually like to call them by a different name. I call them the century lily, because these plants are known to live decades and decades and decades in your garden. It's like your garden retirement fund. All you got to do, you get them in the ground, and they just continue to flourish every single year.
Wow. M71935. So in this case, they're literally called lily bulbs, right? They're in that family?
Yes.
So this is the bulb.
Yes, they are a lily.
Yeah, they're a lily, and this is the bulb that you're going to get. It's a massive bulb, right? So beautiful. Okay. You know what else is incredible about this is the actual leaves as well. Like oftentimes we look at the colors, we look at the flowers. So take me through the uniqueness of this, Devin.
Yes, you know, this, I gotta say, if you are out there watching right now, listen up. This is one of the hottest plants in the garden market right now. Everyone is trying to get their hands on this beautiful crinum, this beautiful century lily. It's one of the most rare plants, one of the most unique plants that we offer all year long, because I have never in my life seen another one that has that rich burgundy maroon foliage with these bubblegum pink flowers that bloom all summer long for months and months, and they have a gorgeous fragrance. What I love most of all about these plants, though, is that they are some of the toughest perennials in the garden. Give them dry conditions, they'll be fine. Give them moist conditions, they'll be fine. They don't care. All they care about is flowering and producing absolute beauty in your garden year after year after year.
Hey, free shipping and handling, love, love, love. So we brought these in. This is the first Crinum that we brought to QVC, by the way, in 20 years. Like, you guys have been here forever. This is so brand new. So how unique is this? How tough was this to bring to QVC, Devin?
Well, you know, I like to say my brother, he hiked the mountains of the Himalaya mountains to get this plant. This is truly a hard to find plant. And I know because it's so hard, everyone's trying to get their hands on it. We were not able to secure nearly enough plants that we wanted to bring here. So all we have today is absolutely all that we could get our hands on.
2,300.
What I love about this plant.
Yep.
What I love about this plant is if you see any kind of similarity in these flowers as something that you've seen before, these are a close cousin to the amaryllis, which a lot of us love amaryllis around Christmas time in our winter gardens. They're easy to grow and they produce incredible flowers. This is like a summer blooming amaryllis, but it produces the most unique maroon foliage. You know, you can find other crinum with kind of plain Jane old green foliage and white flowers, but these take the cake. They are the best crinum in the world.
So this is, so by the foliage, you mean, you were talking maroon. You're not talking about the flower. You're talking about the greenery, which is just amazing. Like, it's just absolutely stunning. So even when the flowers aren't there, as this blooms in midsummer, late summer, this is going to remain. So it's this beautiful shrub. It's this beautiful plant. Yes. It almost looks tropical. It's gorgeous. As 1,800 people can get it. First time ever in 20 years, brand new. Final quantities of the season that we brought in. Final quantities of 2021. Really cool. So are you putting these, where are you putting these? Help me out with that when I get them.
So what I love about this, for me in my garden, I have a kind of a boggy area where nothing will grow. I'm going to plant these in that moist area. They actually will love, you can't overwater these plants. I'm telling you, they're super easy. So if you have had trouble overwatering your plants before, get this plant, try it. You will love how easy they are to grow.
Great.
And for those of us in warmer areas of the country, these will actually remain evergreen 12 months out of the year.
Oh, that's great.
And they'll flower. They flower on and off year round in those areas as well. For us here in Pennsylvania and in these northern gardens, there are one of the first plants to erupt into the garden like your daffodils and your tulips, and they produce their foliage very quickly, so fast, and then they produce those wonderful bubblegum pink flowers all summer long with ease.
So you're getting 1, 2, 3 of the bulbs, is that right, Dev?
That's right, yeah. And so each one of these plants, they stay quite compact, only about 2 to 4 feet tall and wide. They're
Love it.
perfect for containers. If you want to add that tropical flair to your patio garden, this is the best choice for you to do it. It is unlike anything you've seen before, unlike any other crinum that you have seen before, and they are exceptionally easy to grow. I cannot stress, a plant that is known to grow in abandoned houses out in the middle of nowhere for decades and decades is a plant that I want to add to my garden, but I want to add the best variety out there. That's what this plant is all about.
There's that foliage, by the way. So there's the flowers, there's the foliage. So this is going quickly. We've never had a crinum. These lilies, never had them on before in 20 years of Robertas. That's saying something. So this is like the worldwide launch of this here on the Roberta's worldwide launch. You're the first to get it, first to see it. First come, first serve when it comes to ordering. There's 1,300 of you that can pick it up, and then that's gone for the season. I don't know if they're coming back next year, but we have them now. And when the flowers, an only order of the year, when the flowers aren't there, this beautiful evergreen with this burgundy, you almost called it burgundy, Merlot colors of these striations moving through. They're gorgeous, compact. We're seeing 1, 2, 3 of the bulbs, and they're massive, massive bulbs. How long? What can I expect without overpromising? What can I expect first season from this bulb?
Yeah. So what you have in front of you is one collection by around the second season. So these plants, once they're established by that second or third season, they will be fully grown at around 2 to 4 feet tall and wide, and they'll remain looking good in your garden like that for decades to come. I recommend get a few of these sets. Invite your children, your grandchildren, your nieces and nephews to plant them with you. They're very easy to plant. And like you're showing, every collection comes with that Gotta Grow guarantee, or the growing guide. So you will know exactly how to plant them when you receive them.
Wow.
It's a fun, make a day out of it, and your children and grandchildren will remember that day for
Devin, great job. Only 1,000 to go around, everybody, for 2021, for the season. It's that kind of show. People are just, they don't want to wait. They want spring to happen.